So you take an object. It can be any object. So let's make a club step monster, even though this is going to be completely eradicated in a second. There we go, fat club step monster, and he's going to be called Gerald. He's going to be called Gerald. You set this to a group that you're never going to use. I'm just going to put mine at 999, because I barely get any of those groups high enough. And then move trigger for 999. You want it at 999 negative, and you want to make it move by negative 200. No, negative 200 that way. So as you can see, it disappears into there. And normally you'd only be able to do this in game, which would, you know, affect you. Hold down this with the mouse button, press escape and let go and click save. Then click exit. Your game will crash if you don't do that. And now you have an object that is about 200 blocks outside of your vision. So once you've done that, you can completely delete this trigger, and you can now 999. You're gonna want to do once that's happened is you're gonna want to make one that goes very far into the level. Copy paste that 3 times and do the exact same thing you did last time. Save next. And now, if you go back into the level, it is going to get longer. And the more you do this, the more you copy paste it over each other, the longer the level is going to get. So, I would not recommend going in the same play, even with the 4GB patch. It's very likely for you to crash. But the more you copy paste these on top of each other, the longer your level's going to become. So let's say we did this for like maybe an hour, it would become like a couple years long. But if you want to use this in a PPPL level, or however the hell you say it, you're gonna want to copy paste it until it's 8:18, and then you're gonna want to copy paste it one more time, save and exit. Don't do anything with the level. What you can do now is you can go in. This is the maximum for the regular GD. I'm not sure it's the maximum for the 4GB patch. I can test that right now, because I haven't really tested this with the 4GB patch before. So I'm just going to go as high as I can without my game crashing. Obviously it doubles in size each time you do this. So you copy paste it, and yeah, it's starting to get laggy. So it's going to be 6,000 now. And yeah, it's pretty much 6,000 minutes long. Now what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to copy paste one more of those things, because I don't want my game to crash. Because if it does, then, well, fuck. When you go back in, it's going to be a lot longer, and the more you do this, the more, you know, obviously the longer your level will get. It's just, like, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're on mobile, or if you don't have the 4GB patch, because it can be insanely laggy, and you crash at about 1,600. But as you can see, if we exit out again and go back in, it's now 20,000 minutes long, which is about, you know, a solid chunk of days, you know, maybe like a couple months. You can delete these now, and the level wouldn't have changed. You can build your level on it, and this is basically just a much easier way of using the exposition bug. But I don't think there's any rules against this in the PPL or the TT or the T, how the fuck you say it, that thing. I don't think there's any rules against this, because it's quite unknown. But basically, you can just make a level pretty much unbossable by doing this. And if you want to revert it, all you have to do is select all to the right and delete it. I will be doing this on a copy because I don't want to have to redo all this. But to get rid of it, all you need to do is go into the editor, select all right when you're obviously away from all the stuff you built, get rid of it, and bang, your level's back to 1 second long. Very easy to revert, and very easy to, you know, just play. So I'm going to be making 2 versions of this, because I'm making the penis list, whatever the hell. I'm making 2 versions of this, one that you can actually bot, the one that you can't bot. Yeah, and as you can see, it works in game too. None of my hacks are on you want classic mode if you want to bot this long on a level, because it's just gonna crash otherwise. But yeah, really, it's just this is going to be unopenable by the 4 GB patch. So if you have the 4 GB patch, you don't want to do this because you may crash your computer. I have a decent computer, that's why I didn't crash, but I seriously don't recommend you this one. I will leave a link to the 4 GB patch in the description below. All you have to do is download it, break the directory of your GD, and then it will be installed very quickly. And that's the most I could do without it was 1,640 minutes, which was not long at all. It's like maybe a week. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Shit.